Hello and welcome to the Candidate Interview Series. My name is Robin Swan and I'm the Government Affairs Director for the Winter Park Chamber of Commerce. This series allows us to hear from the candidates participating in our virtual political mingle, a forum held on July 29th where you, our guests, can learn about the candidates and vote in a straw poll. Today we're pleased to welcome Richard Goble. Richard is a candidate running for United States House of Representatives, District 7. Richard, welcome and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Robin. Thanks for having me. It's my pleasure to be a part of this great organization, and I'm sure you do great things for the businesses here in Winter Park.
Thank you. So Richard, we have 3 questions for you today. They're the same 3 questions that we've asked all the other candidates.
Okay.
The first question is, what is your primary motivation for running for this position?
Well, it's to serve. I really don't have to run. I'm comfortable. I started my business here in 1991. I met my wife here. I had my 3 daughters here. My 3 daughters graduated from Florida State. I have another daughter at Sanford in Birmingham in the honors program. I have employed many thousands of employees over the years, and most of them right here in Central Florida. I've been very successful here, and I have run campaigns and been involved in politics, mostly on the donation side. I've been involved in charities. There's an organization called the Mountain of Hope, which I was involved in, where we started a hospital in Honduras, and I helped fund that and help put it together, and we hired doctors and actually a veterinarian as well, and it changed the community. But the doctors in Honduras have to be hired through the government, so that was a little interesting process. I've been involved in other charities in Central Florida over the years, and I essentially retired about 12 years ago. I did start a mortgage bank in 2016 as kind of a hobby. I really enjoy the banking side of it. When I did retire with my stock brokerage firm, I did have the best compliance record of any clearing firm in the country, and I was quite proud of that. And at the same time, it was very successful. What it was is a back office bank that catered to small businesses that couldn't afford to be their own back office bank and clearing firm. So I got involved in politics on Wall Street. I actually ended up becoming a FINRA governor, which is the highest level you can be in the securities industry. And I ran elections, and I was voted in by every small firm in the country. Had a vote, and they put me in that spot. At one time, I did control 31 out of 35 judiciary seats on Wall Street, which really didn't make the big guys very happy with me. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed running elections, and I enjoyed representing the small businesses throughout the country and helping them succeed and helping regulations be reasonable for them. I was also president of the Florida Securities Dealer Association, which is an election, and I did give speeches, and I even gave a speech to Central Command in Tampa about capital formation and how important it is for capital formation to have a great military. And I got to meet some great admirals and generals and have long discussions with them. I'm qualified because I know Washington. I represented the small firms. I've been to Washington many times. I talked to the congressman. I know the issues. I know the economy. I know how it works. I know how the capital formation works, and I know what doesn't work with socialism. But the fact is, I wouldn't be running if John Mica was our congressman, and I wouldn't be running if Mike Miller was our congressman, because I wouldn't feel like I need to. I just don't feel like we have representation here. We have, I think, somebody that represents views that are not the same as those in Central Florida. And I just want to bring representation back to Central Florida. I have the wherewithal to do that. I don't loan money to my campaign. I mean, it's kind of a shell game to me when you loan money to your campaign. I actually just donate to my campaign as needed. And so I have plenty of resources to defeat my opponents and to take this campaign all the way to Washington, D.C. And I look forward to doing it. But I'm serving because I want to serve. I want to serve the great people. I know a lot of people in Central Florida, and I've lived here a long time. I know my other opponents haven't lived here this long. Some don't even live in the district. But I feel these are my people I love, and I want to serve them in Washington. I want to represent their views, and I want to bring money back to Central Florida to help improve our infrastructure. And when I'm voting in Congress, I'm not thinking of the big banks. I'm not thinking of anybody but the great folks here in Central Florida, and that's why I'm running.
So you answered, I think, my next question actually, but if there's anything else you'd like to add, my question would have been, how are you uniquely qualified to serve in the position?
Well, I wouldn't run unless I was qualified, of course. I'm uniquely qualified because I just know the issues, and I know the people, and I know the history behind a lot of the issues. And I know what motivates Washington, and I know what can change Washington. And all that being said, I'm qualified because I'm running for the people of Central Florida and nobody else. I'm not running for China. I'm not running for the big conglomerates. I'm running for you guys and for you. What makes me qualified is because I've been publicly traded. I know business. I know how to manage. I've had, as I said, I've sat on billion-dollar boards. I met the top financial people in the world. And I just know how to work campaigns, and I know how to help our district, and I just want to bring that help to our district.
Okay, great. And then my last question. So if you are elected, how do you hope to positively affect the office and the constituency who you will serve?
Well, several phases. Right now, I get a lot of complaints to me that our current representative is not very friendly to people that have questions. What I want to do is I want to bring an office where if a constituent has a question or needs help or needs to know where they can find funding or special services or anything that that the government can help them with, I want to give them Disney-like customer service. I want them to feel like that all their questions are answered. So our staff will be saying, is there anything we can help you? Is there have we answered all your questions? Is there any way we can direct you in the right direction? So everybody will have a fair share of all their rights and all their benefits as being a great citizen here in the United States. The second thing I want to do is bring more money back down, and I mentioned this a little bit earlier. I want to bring more money back down to Central Florida. It seems like we're not treated fairly in Washington, D.C. And I bring up Interstate 4. If you travel on other interstates, such as I-95, all the way from Miami through New York, there's not one toll. If you travel from 75, which starts at the Everglades and goes all the way up through Detroit, goes through Atlanta, goes through Tennessee, goes through Cincinnati, Dayton, and then up to Detroit, not one toll. And these go right through the middle of those cities. Why is Central Florida having to pay a toll on our interstate highway? And the reason I think is we're just not getting the representation we need. We have elected, I feel, people that are more interested in the big banks in other countries. And I want to change that. I want to bring representation down here. I want to improve our roads. Look, we got rural roads. We're getting, Florida is getting about 1,000 a day. As you know, as a chamber, we're getting a lot of people every day here in Florida. Well, a lot of them are settling here. So these rural roads that we have, like 46 and 419 and some of these other 2-lane roads that don't have any lights, the traffic's too big now. It's too dangerous. We need to expand those and make them safer. And I want to bring money for that as well. Let's improve our infrastructure. The other area that I think we need improvement is the train, the Sunrail. It's a great novelty. But, you know, it's actually cheaper to buy everybody an Uber for the rest of their life than for the number of people to ride it than it is for the cost of the train. And I do believe we're going to have about a $30 million bill for Orange, Seminole, and Osceola County that's going to be coming due for that train. Not sure we need that. And I think we have other transportation systems. Maybe we improve the link system, make it better. But I just don't think we need to hold up traffic for 5 people traveling on a train. I just don't think the money's there. I think the people that work at Sunrail are great people. And I think they're doing a great job, but I just think we need to put them in a different place where they could be more useful and help the transportation system here in Central Florida.
Well, thank you. Thank you for answering our questions, and thank you for joining us today. And we look
Thank you.
forward to hearing more from you on July 29th at the Political Mingle.
I look forward to it. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate everything.
And to our viewers, please join us for our virtual Political Mingle and Straw Poll on Wednesday, July 29th from 6 to 7:30. I also want to take this opportunity to thank our Charter Communications presenting sponsor and the University of Central Florida, our supporting sponsor for this event. So guests, please join us. Register online at our website, winterpark.org. Thank you, and we'll see
Thank
you
you.
July 29th.
See you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
See you then. Bye-bye.